Agentic AI itself requires a human to design the AI agents, and so that AI agents all work for a particular task to happen. That is going to be a very difficult task for a human. And engineer need to guide the process throughout the chip design. That is also something an engineer's responsibility, because what happens is that in chip designing, if there is a small mistake happens during the verification process, or during the chip design creation, or during the placement routing at any stages, it requires a full chip rescheme. And that is very costly affair, not necessarily monetary wise, but also it can increase the chip design cycle in months. So it needs to be tested quite completely before it needs to be relied on for chip design. And another point, most importantly, is that Agentic AI requires some public data of the previous chip designing process. So, but what happens is that there is not enough data to feed the Agentic AI to take independent decision. That is also a bottleneck or challenge for the Agentic AI. Now, with Agentic AI, what is the future of chip designing process? In future, it can happen that you just give the functional specification or command to Agentic AI to build a particular chip, and Agentic AI can take this as a information, and it does the chip coding. It can do verifications. It can do validation. It can even design the chip up to the tip out level. But the catch is that at every stages, if there is any mistake happens, it requires a complete rebuild. So people do not know when it is going to be relied completely. It can take a few years, it can take 5 years, it can take up to 10 years. I heard that some companies are doing some pilot project with Agentic AI, and pilot project can fail as well. So that means that in the full scale production, Agentic AI may not be used. So future of Agentic AI usage in chip designing is kind of uncertain. But it can also happen that it can help the human designer to concentrate on innovation and creativity rather than doing the routine tasks or repetitive tasks. Because there are a lot of repetitive tasks like regression verification, validation, and small tasks, which is a routine work in the chip designing process that can be delegated to the Agentic AI. So that can be done in the future of chip designing with Agentic AI.